you enjoy the presence of the Creator, worshiping with saxophone and walking in Torah, then join me as we journey through Bereshit, Genesis to Devarim, Deuteronomy. Welcome to ASAHXMUSIX Torah Studio. In Leviticus 9, we saw fire from the Creator consume the offering in joy, glory, shouts, and faces on the ground. Today in Leviticus chapter 10, we see fire again, but this time it brings judgment. Two of Aaron's sons die in the sanctuary for bringing strange fire. This is a sobering chapter about holiness, obedience, and staying sober in service. Before we dive into the first section, let's take a moment to quiet our hearts. I'm going to play a short saxophone worship piece. Use this time to draw near to the Creator. After that, we'll begin with verse 1 of Shemot of Vayikra, chapter 10. Fire in it and put incense on it. What strange fire created which he had not there. And fire came out from the Creator and consumed them, and they died before the Creator. Then Moshe said to Aharon, "This is what the Creator spoke, saying, Right, come near me, let me be set apart. And before all the people let me be still." And Aharon was silent. There was so much joy in Leviticus chapter 9, but the appearance of the Creator. Fire consumed them, sacrifices, peace, awe, and now here we have some change. Nadav and Avihu, son of Aharon, they took their censer, each took his censer, put fire in it, placed incense on it, and offered strange fire before the Creator. And this fire immediately fire comes out from the Creator, consumed them, and they died with them. This is a sad situation. They were consumed. Holiness, judgment, and priestly fear is what was experienced. And then Moshe now, he said, this is what the Creator spoke. If you come near to me, you must be holy, you must be set apart. And before the people I'll be glorified. And Aharon had no excuse, he was just silent, losing two sons just like that. So the heavenly fire that created blessing in Leviticus chapter 9, here we see heavenly fire. It wasn't blessing. It falls onto priests in judgment. The same creator, the same fire, but it's a different response. And it depends on our obedience. The thing is, we don't get to invent our own ways to approach the Creator. But we need to be creative with that. No matter how good of an intention we have, no matter what our spiritual zeal, we must submit to His commands. Or it's strange fire. I just see fire as fire, but it's described as strange in this tense. It's not about the wrong technique of the fire. It's really speaking to where our hearts, where our hearts are placed. How do we keep holy worship? Is it a playground? Is it a performance setting? Is it something where we can personally express ourselves? Or is it a place where the Creator must be revered and set apart before all? What this voice did is priest said, it was unauthorized. The Creator had commanded it, and likely not from his altar, and possibly offered in a way or time he did not permit. That's what would have seemed to have happened. So Aharon was very deeply like in the father and he could not congregate the standard his sons violated. We look at verses 4 to 7. 4 to 7. It says, And Moshe called to Mishael and to Elzaphan, sons of Uziel, the uncle of Aharon, and said to them, Come near, take your brothers from the furthest apart place out of the camp. So they came near and took them by their long shirts out of the camp, as Moshe had said. Moshe said to Aharon and to Eleazar and to Ithamar his sons, Do not unbind your heads, nor tear your garments, lest you die, and wrath come upon all the people. But let your brothers, all the house of Israel, reveal the burning which Creator has kindled. Do not come out from the door of the tent of appointment, lest you die. For the anointing oil of the Creator is upon you. And they did according to the word of Moshe. So that is a setting that they must have been in awe, seeing what transpired. And they must be in grief too. And even in grief, that restrain themselves, that to hold their position, to stay in their position, that they carry the body, that priest had to stay on. The family was calling, come, carry your relative away. And carry him from the front of the sanctuary to the outside. Imagine them just doing this promptly, carrying these bodies. Moshe then spoke to Aaron and the sons and said, uncover your heads. Seemed to have been a practice when they not wear garments. That seemed also have been a practice. And if you mourn, you will not remain alive. Wrath will fall upon the community. Let your brothers bewail the burning that the Creator has kindled, but you must not go out in front of for the anointing oil of the Creator is upon you, and they do according to the word of Moshe. So what we see is that once you're a priest, you can't just get up and walk off the job. Not even in a family tragedy situation. No bereavement leave. You see, the calling and the anointing hold them in their post for the greater. And many of us will be hit by pain, and our first reaction is to really run, tear everything apart. And those are the moments that the Creator calls us to stand in our assignment, to the position, even with a broken heart. That is for someone like me, having lost a sister within the last 6 months and a father within the last 6 months. I know what the experience is, and we all have come face to face with grief before. The anointing oil on Aaron and his sons means their lives are no longer fully their own. So they have to totally isolate self from self. Their personal grief was real. And they have to remember that they were priests, and that priestly identity should keep them at the entrance between the Creator and the people at all times. They couldn't show any normal signs of mourning. That must be painful. And they represent the Creator's holiness in front of the nation. They couldn't show emotions. If they did mourn openly, that would actually show kind of a rebellion against the Creator's judgment. Well, the community, they could process the grief freely, but the priesthood was maintained, set up our service, show that Creator's worship continues even when you do not understand. So let us read on from verses 8 through to 11. And the Creator spoke to Aharon and saying, do not drink wine or strong drink, you or your sons with you, when you go into the tent of appointment, lest you die forever throughout your generations, so as to make a distinction between the set apart and the profane, between the unclean and the clean, and to teach the children of Israel all the laws which Creator has spoken to them by the hand of Moshe. Moshe spoke to Aharon. We'll stop there in verse 11. This is interesting. No wine. Or is it no wine on duty? We have to be responsible, and we know the influence of wine, as nice as it tastes and as heartwarming as it feels. For us to discern and to teach, we have to stay sober. And is it suggesting that these two priests died because of drinking wine, or is it just another story joined into the context? One of the rare times Creator spoke directly to Aharon, going through Moshe first. Because Moshe is a person, is a middleman, but this time Creator spoke to Aharon. Do not drink wine, do not drink strong drink. And that was to be a statute forever throughout their generations. So what's the purpose of this? It's twofold. Distinguish between holy and common, between unclean and unclean. That's one. So it's for distinction. and also so that many Israel may know all the statutes which has spoken to them through Moshe. You have to have a clear mind and duty. It's like you're a paramedics, and you have to be always looking out to see, to treat and to come to urgent attention. You have to be ready to teach. So, drinking wine would probably numb their discernment. And we know that feeling we feel sometimes. If we want to discern what is holy and what is common in our lives, we can't live in a fog. We can't be subject to substances, distractions, and emotional overload. Clarity is also part of our calling. There's a link between being sober, and there's a link between and the discernment and teaching. It shows that spiritual authority is not about emotional hype. It's about clear, sober minds that can separate holy from common and pass on Creator's ways accurately. Will you be able to pass on Creator's ways accurately if you're drinking? You see, so maybe I'm seeing a hint in the text that maybe that's a part of why they were treated the holy fire lightly. Maybe because they were not discerning. So there seems to be an immediate ban on drinking on duty after their demise. Right, so we have to learn how to distinguish between common and holy before we can think about teaching anybody. Let's read verses 12 through to 20. Moshe spoke to Aharon and to Eleazar, Ithamar's sons, take the grain offering and eat it without leaven beside the solid place, for it is most set apart. You shall eat it in a set apart place, because it is yours by law, and your sons by law, of the offerings being by fire to the Creator, or so I have been commanded. The breast of the wave offering and the thigh of the contribution you eat in a clean place, you and your sons, for they are yours by law, and your sons by law, given from the slaughterings of peace offerings of the children of Israel. The thigh of the contribution and the breast of the wave offering, they bring with it offerings of fat made by fire, bring as a new offering before the Creator. And it shall be yours and your sons with you, by a law forever, as the Creator has commanded. Moshe diligently looked for the goat of the sin offering and saw it was burned. And he was wrath with Eleazar and Ithamar, the sons of Aharon, who were left, saying, why have you not eaten the sin offering in a set apart place, since it is the most set apart? Elohim has given it to you to bear the crookedness of the congregation, to make atonement for them before the Creator. See, its blood was not brought inside the set apart place. You should have eaten it without fail in a set apart place, as I have commanded. And Aaron said to Moshe, see, today they have brought their sin offering and their ascending offering before the Creator. Matters like these have come to me. If I had eaten the sin offering today, would it have been right in the eyes of the Creator? When Moshe heard that, it was good in his eyes. So we're seeing the strange fire and holiness being distinguished. Call for them to be sober and discerning. It's for a purpose to be distinguished, and that they may teach it all the statutes of the Creator. If we read between the lines, we see the honest grief that Aharon experienced. He said, if I had eaten the sin offering today, would it have been pleasing in the sight of the Creator? When Moshe heard this, it was actually good in his sight. So we see basically a matter of obedience, a matter of misstep, matters of honest grief. Moshe initially told Aharon to eat the grain offering. Right? It was a due portion. Because Creator commanded it. You remind him of the breast and the thigh the peace offering, it belongs to them and their families. They must be eaten in a clean place. Moshe realized that the sin offering, though, that was burned up, and he questioned the other two sons of Aaron, the two priests. Why did you not eat the sin offering in the holy place? You should have eaten it in the sanctuary as I've commanded. But we see Aaron's intercession. He comes in and he says, a gentleman, today they have offered their sin offering and their burnt offering before the Creator, and such things as these have happened to me. If I had eaten the sin offering today, would it have been pleasing to the sight of the Creator? So whatever action that we have considered, is it pleasing in the sight of the Creator? Moshe found this very acceptable. That was a day of judgment, a day of personal loss. And Aaron, he tried to obey as far as he could. And he didn't think that consuming the sin offering would be fitting. And Moshe picked up that his sincerity in his explanation. So even in strict obedience, the Creator still sees the heart. There are moments when honest grief and conscience need to be heard, not crushed. So this exchange between brothers, Moshe and Aharon, we should take note of it, right? We see the obedience. The Creator looks at both action and the motive. Moshe, in this space, was actually like the law, and Moshe could say, "Amen. You did the right thing in that particular situation." All right, so that's it for the end of the chapter where we're at. And questions. Michelle, difficult multiple-choice questions. What is the core problem with the strange fire of Nadav and Avihu? Is it that they used the wrong incense recipe? Is that they came at the wrong time of the day? Or is it that they offered the fire the Creator had not commanded? Or was it that they wore improper garments? Read the options carefully, and the answer would be C. The Creator did not command what they did. Number 2, why does the Creator ban wine and strong drink for priests entering the temple tent of appointment? So that they may look more serious, A, so that they can save money, B, so they can distinguish between holy and common and teach the people, or D, so they won't fall asleep. And the answer is also C, they can distinguish between holy and uncommon. I'll leave the third question for you. What does Moshe's acceptance of Aaron's explanation in verse 19-20 reveal about holiness? Is it A, holiness ignores feelings, B, intent never matters on the rules, or C, Creator values sincere conscience within his commands? D says the priests can change the law when sad. Alright, so there we see here at the end of the chapter, spoke about strange fire and unauthorized worship. Be careful of our zeal without obedience, because that can be very dangerous to us. Must always treat the Creator with holiness, and those who come near to Him, those who serve, must also follow in His step. If you're a priest, you have to stay sober, clear-minded, so that you can teach Israel and discern between holy and common. Creator also honors sincere grief and honest conscience, and Aaron's answer showed that he was honest in what he was doing. So we see in Leviticus chapter 10 the warning for us as we prepare before the Creator. We see that our calling is not a holy, it's not a playground. Right? It's not a playground. That's one thing for sure. We see where the Creator spoke directly about discernment and teaching, and even obedience and grief. In obedience and grief, he listens to Aaron's honest answer. So we have come to the end of the chapter. So let's continue to approach Creator with reverence and clear minds and humility. And don't bring any strange fire, no careless worship, just a deep desire to honor His holiness before all people. In the next chapter, which is chapter 11, we see how the Creator begins to teach Bnei Israel about clean and unclean animals and how holiness extends even to what they eat. Alright, let's close this time with more saxophone worship piece, and let your heart respond hopefully to the weight and the beauty of the Creator's holiness.